Hello, folks.
The restaurant is located next to the theater.
Welcome, everyone, for PTE Academic 2025. So, you all just folks basically know that in the repeat sentence section, we have to answer or repeat the sentence which AI speaks in the examination. Like, for example, I can take, we have to go to school tomorrow. So we have to repeat that. We have to go to school tomorrow. But by maintaining the proper fluency, by maintaining the proper pronunciation, you can achieve 80 plus scores easily. The scoring distribution that repeat sentences take in Pearson test of English, which is on listening, and the second one is on speaking. Okay, so here we're gonna try from the beginning, like question number one. So we will gonna start in just 2 minutes. The medical model of healthcare system. So from the first, we're gonna try that.
Next time, we'll discuss the influence of the media on public policy.
We will discuss the influence of the media on public policy. So let's check in the answer. The transcript contains the next time we will discuss the influence of the media on public policy. So other students, how they have performed in the board section. We're gonna check that.
Next time we will discuss on the inflation on the media.
So here have some mistakes, like next time, the view section, influence of the part and on public policy, which he gets the pronunciation 57 out of 90, 75 out of 90. Fluency is about 82 out of 90. The overall score that distributed is just 73 out of 90. It can be measurable. Here we can listen the performance of 81 out of 90.
Next time we will discuss the media of the public policy.
Next time we will discuss the media of the public policy. No, this should not be repeated. We have to repeat that next time we will discuss the influence of the media on public policy. Next one is
He would yell if he was interrupted while painting.
He would yell if he was interrupted while painting. Suppose if the person is got busy during the painting, or if we interrupt him or her, then he would surely yell. Just repeat this to get the better pronunciation. You just have to take pause after just after the yell word. He would yell if he was interrupted while painting. Some folks have also performed better, like
He would yell if he was interrupted while painting.
he would yell. Just take the small pause after that if he was interrupted while painting. Next one is Sam.
He was interrupted while painting.
He was interrupted while painting. This should not be there now. He would yell if he was interrupted while painting. Just add some content before you pick up the main content, then you can achieve the good overall score.
He would yell if he was interrupted by painting.
That was very good, perfect. You folks can try some other audio examples. I think we're gonna move further.
Please come to the next seminar properly prepared.
Please come to the next seminar properly prepared. That one was like easy, really easy. Lesson of Irfan.
Please come to the next seminar properly prepare.
Yeah, that was just a little bit
Properly
mistakes.
prepare.
After please come to the next seminar.
Please come to the next seminar properly prepare.
Okay, yeah, like content, he got good. 88 out of 90. Pronunciation is just about 80 out of 90. Fluency is about 87 out of 90. I think that's a mistake which is done by the Apeuni artificial intelligence engine. The next one,
Please come to the next seminar properly prepared in the village.
properly prepared in the village, not you just don't have to add any extra words, folks, like Happy New Year, good day, or something, etc. Just speak as the content which is spoken by the AI in the exam.
Please come to the next seminar properly prepared. Please come to the next seminar properly prepared.
Please come to the next seminar properly prepared. Like, just maintain the tone.
Please come to the next seminar properly prepared.
Properly prepared. Like, there was just a little bit slow down, or just speed upstairs downward, that we can mention that. Next one is
Please come to the next seminar fully prepared.
fully prepared, not just not to get the fully prepared, but it is properly prepared. Okay, please come to the next seminar properly prepared.
Please come to the next seminar fully prepared.
You can see here, folks, that green dot shows the good words limitations, orange keywords, which is orange color, which shows the average distribution of marks, the red dot that shows bad pronunciation, and the slash which mentions that you guys have just taken the pause in the text or the spoken sentence.
Please come to the next seminar prepared.
Properly prepared. Just word properly is gonna missing. No problem. Next one is
Please come to the next seminar properly prepared.
yeah, that was even good. Please come to the next seminar properly prepared.
Market research surveys might be conducted by telephone, the internet, or in person.
Market research surveys might be conducted by a telephone, the internet, or in person. Let's check out the answer. It's okay. Market research surveys might be conducted by telephone, the internet, or in person. It's Irfan here.
Market researcher might be to the conductor, telephone, the researcher, and internet.
No. Market research surveys might be conducted, not conductors. Another mistakes.
Researcher might be to the conductor, telephone, the researcher, and internet.
Do the conductor, not conductor. Researcher. So not just don't add this extra words. There you guys can have the fluency and pronunciation get in danger.
Market research paper and the telephone in the phone.
Market research papers.
Market research paper and the telephone in the phone.
Telephone teleschool in the film school. No folks.
Market research surveys may be done via internet, email, or by the person.
It's maybe done by internet, email, not. My surveys might be conducted by telephone, the internet, or in person. Next performance is 87 out of 90.
Market research survey might be conducted by telephone, internet, or in person.
Yeah, that's a nice try. The market research surveys might be conducted by telephone, the internet, or in person. Yeah, that was nice try. It's about the scoring times. That the another examples of that is 86 out of 90. Muhammad.
Market research surveys might be conducted by telephone, internet.
Telephone, internet, and the end. That should be telephone, internet, or in person. Okay, that Pearson Academic just measures the scoring system just by having a focus on pronunciation and fluency which you speak in the examination, folks. Okay, so you will have to pay an attention on that things, the factors which affect on the scorings. So that can might help you to achieve a better scorings. Let's take another example.
Market research survey might be conduct of the telephone research and the person.
telephone research or in person. Okay, so just folks, don't skip the content. Try to remember the content as you can. Try to remember the maximum words to achieve a good score. You can improve your memory functions just by writing on the paper while having the listening practice in the Apeuni application. You can just improve that skills. Yeah.
Usually, but not always, reviews provide an unbiased source of information.
Usually, but not always, reviews provide an unbiased source of information. Yep, that was good. But not always. You just take just small pause after the usually, and the second pause just after the always. Reviews provide an unbiased source of information. Yep, just share with that. Some good scorings after 75 out of 90.
Usually, but not always, review provide an unbiased source of information.
Usually, but not always, reviews provide an unbiased source of information. Just after the reviews word, which I think reviews, bad pronunciation, that correction is still needed. Mehdi Zamani, okay, next Muhammad, 81 out of 90.
Usually, but not always, unbiased source of information.
That was usually, but not always, reviews provide an unbiased source of information. That the sentence doesn't contain the reviews provide n word. Okay, so next.
The research looked at neighborhood cooperative schemes, such as community gardens.
The research looked at neighborhood cooperative schemes, such as community gardens. Just take a small pause or a bit of pause just after the schemes. If you folks can write while having with the listening skills, so you can write also in the paper and just try to repeat it as the exact as the EI speaks in the exam. And so have a good scorings of Madan.
The research looked at neighborhood cooperative schemes such as community garden.
Okay, the research looked at neighborhood cooperative schemes such as community gardens. Yeah, he just got as word, just as in red color. The content is 88 out of 90. Pronunciation is 71 out of 90. Fluency is 77 out of the head of 90. Total overall score is 77 out of 90. That's commendable achievement. Yep. The second examples we can find. Okay, Muhammad, that's 82 out of 90.
The research looked at neighborhood cooperative schemes such as community garden.
Community gardens. That was nice try. Yep. So yeah, okay. Next, I think nobody.
Adverts might use humour, drama, or catchy slogans to grab people's attention.
Adverts might use humor, drama or catchy slogans to grab people's attention that we can everywhere see, guys, in the modernized or sophisticated world. That advertisements that use the humor, drama, or catchy slogans that can catch the attention of the people in society and the social conditions. Let's have a look at the scorings. The good scorings are getting loaded. It's you can search out the 80 plus. Whether we can't find anybody with having the score of 80 plus, everyone is just hanging around the 70 plus or around the 75. No problem. Let's get up to the next.
When we talk, we use tones and expressions to understand each other.
When we talk, we use tones and expressions to understand each other. This was really easy. Just take a small pause after talk word. We use tones and expressions to understand each other. Let's take a look at the scorings. It's a 77 out of 90.
When we talk, we experience the tones and expressions to understand each other's.
We use tones and expressions, not experiences, to understand each other. This pronunciation a little bit lower, that gets 75 of 90. Content and fluency is just a way more good. No problem. Let's move on next. It's a 76 out of 90.
When we talk, we use tones and expressions to understand each other.
Yeah, when we talk, we use tones and expressions to understand each other. Just a small little bit fluency up down, that she gets 67 out of 90. Overall score she achieved 76 out of 90. Well done, Nida. So let's move on.
I've had a very happy childhood, so I sometimes forget that others haven't.
I've had a very happy childhood, so I sometimes forget that others haven't. Okay, you folks might feel some uncomfortable words here, like around I've had a very happy childhood, so I sometimes forget that others haven't or others have not. Okay, let's take a look at the examples. 77 out of 90.
I had very happy childhood, so I sometimes forget others haven't.
I've had a very happy childhood, so I sometimes forget that others haven't. Yeah, well done. She performed pronunciation. She gets 73 out of 90. Content is 82 out of 90. The fluency is around 79 out of 90. That's a nice performance. Next one, let we can search It's Hamid 65, 77 out of 90.
I have a very happy childhood, so sometimes I forget the others don't have it.
Forget that others don't have it. Just mention that others haven't. So, just changing the words in the sentences might affect on your scorings. I've had, I have had, you can speak any of one that you want in the exam or while having the practice on Apeuni app. Let's scroll down to get the good scorings of people uh, in the region. It's 80 out of 90.
I had a very happy childhood, so sometimes I forget that others didn't.
I had a very happy childhood, so I sometimes forget that others haven't. Fluency was even very good. It's 85 out of 90. That's a commendable. Content and pronunciation is also good. That's it's above the range of 70 out of 90. Let's have a little bit look. It's Kiran Deep.
I have a very happy childhood and sometimes I forget to have that others do not have.
Okay, this might be like a word after spacing and after word after some space. I've had a very happy childhood, so I sometimes forget that others haven't. Fluency was 89 out of 90, but I just want to tell my review to improve the gap which is still remaining between each of the words in the repeat sentence each you practice, just to resolve that. Okay, next.
I really don't think so. Scientists should be free to do what they like.
Yep, this sentence contains the two parts, like I really don't think so. Then after that was a big pause. Then after scientists should be free to do what they like. Usually scientists are getting busier in the research work or research papers while having creating that, so they should be free to do whatever they like to do around them. Let's have a closer look to the scorings. It's 73 out of 90.
I really don't think so. Scientists should be free to do what they really like.
Yeah, I really don't think so. Scientists should be free to do what they like. That he achieved the content 83 out of 90, pronunciation 68, sorry, out of 90, fluency 74 out of 90. Just he achieved the right scoring. Apeuni can might facing some technical issues if the connection is not in the good status. Okay, next one is about the Parimal 85 out of 90.
I really don't think so. Scientists should be free to do what they like.
Yeah, that's a really nice performance by Parimal. Content 90 out of 90. It's commendable. Pronunciation 81 out of 90. Fluency just 88 out of 90. Really good performance that. So let's move on the next. It's 11.
Advertisements are all around us, wherever we go, whatever we do.
Advertisements are all around us, wherever we go, whatever we do. Like just take a small pause just after the go word. Advertisements are all around us, wherever we go, whatever we do. Have a closer look to to the scorings. Some folks might facing the scoring issues like they just are getting the score out of 90 is just 10. It's a primal 71 out of 90.
Advertisements are all around us, wherever we go, whatever we do.
Yeah, that's a nice. Content is 88, 82 out of 90. Fluency 71 out of 90. Pronunciation 66 out of 90. Okay, so I don't think anybody can have got the 80 plus or Apeuni. I think haven't responded the good way. Just it's so it will be better if we move on to the next.
Do you think new developments in science often cause more problems than they solve?
Do you think that new developments in science often cause more problems than they solve? Like the speaker is just asking in a way that do you think the new developments in science often cause more problems than they solve? Let's have a closer look to the scorings. It's Lisa 71 out of 90, 78, sorry.
Do you think new development in science in drama and the problem solved?
No drama. Do you think new developments in science often cause more problems than they solve? Don't add the extra keywords as I have already told you.
Do you think new development in science in drama and the problem solved?
Its content is 66 out of 90. Fluency is 85 out of 90. The overall score she got is 78 out of 90. Laying down, okay, scrolling down, we can get 73 out of 90 of Gautam.
Do you think new development in science often cause more problems than they solve?
Okay, that is good. Content 88 out of 90. It's 13.
The number of people in the world tripled during the last century.
The number of people in the world tripled during the last century. The number of people in the world tripled during the last century. You just have folks have to take some pause after the world, or just a minor pause you can take. Okay, Parthiv 71 out of 90.
The number of people in the world tripled during the last century.
The number of people in the world tripled during the last century. He got content 90 out of 90, like full. Fluency 69 out of 90. Let's listen to the next.
The number of people in the world in the last century.
Number of people in the world in the last century. The working tip is just to miss the content which is in the middle part if you are trying to do that. So this trick might gonna work in the exam, like you can just speak from the beginning part and just take some words from the ending part, just maintain the good fluency and you can achieve the better scorings. Okay, let's check out. Down it's Tina with 83 out of 90.
The number of people in the world.
It's only finished after the number of people in the world. Yeah, he got pronunciation 90 out of 90, fluency 90 out of 90. Just content is around 60, but no problem. You can remember the content by improving your memory functions on the brain. Okay, so next one is PTE.
The number of people in the world tripled in the last century.
Okay, just during word, the word during, just to remain to add the same. Oh yeah, 89 out of 90.
The number of people in the world tripled during the last century.
Okay, century word. The correct word is century. He got content very good, 90 out of 90. Pronunciation is also good, 88 out of 90. Fluency is 90 out of 90. Overall, the 89.
The number of people in the world is tripled in the last century.
The number of people in the world is tripled, not is tripled, just in the world tripled during the last century. But no problem, he tried well. Let's move on to the next is hashtag 14.
People get product information from advertisements, friends, family, and product reviews.
People can get product information from advertisements, friends, family, and product reviews. So this might be frustrating for you folks. Just take the pause after advertisements, friends, family, and product reviews. Yeah. Okay, 76 out of 90. The example of
People get information from reviews.
People get information from reviews. That just adding the words from the beginning and the last might affect on your scorings. Just try to catch the whole sentence, folks. The next is
People get product from the friends, family, and product reviews. Thank you.
just you don't have to say thank you or any extra words after the sentence, which I have already told you. Fluency 86, pronunciation 80, content 78. But people usually try to add these extra words in the wish or willingness to get the more scores or extra scores in the exam. Just try to remember the whole sentence, folks. From my personal tip, you can also improve the scoring or the memory functions just by doing some meditations in the early morning or while having some brain activities or neuroplastic activities like mixing the different types of activities while let's suppose you take the example like when you watch any movie, any program, try to write that captions or the words which characters speak in the movie or any serials. That can might help you to improve your brain function as well. Okay, let's take second one. It's hashtag 15.
It's difficult for us to control our feelings of disgust.